Alright guys, I want to start off with a quick little question, and that is, what is your favorite cryptocurrency? Put that down below in the comment section, and if you want to enter into our $100 crypto giveaway, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And if we hit 1,500 likes within 24 hours, we're giving that away. Having said that, I've been thinking for a good while, guys, about what Lark Davis here said, and basically also about what he didn't say, just thinking about this scenario. He said, it's really considerate of us to drop the price of Bitcoin to let BlackRock get a good entry. And this has really been in my head for a good while now. Like, damn, is this really the truth? And I'm not even talking about only BlackRock here, which is, of course, one of the biggest companies in the world. I'm just talking about companies in general getting, I guess, a discount on crypto because they really want to. And is it up to us, or are they doing it? For example, we saw that whole double spend fake news on Bitcoin going around, right? Was that really just an error, a fake piece of news for clicks, or was it really to break the crypto market to get some companies a good entry, or what happened there? Or did BlackRock really wait for another dump and this was just fortunate? Or what happened? I'm just thinking, a lot of these times when all these big players are getting in, it is at a really fortunate time. And I wonder if they know about something that we do not, or if they just want to buy regardless and they don't really care, or if they're just waiting for the best possible time to do so. You know, what's their strategy in this type of stuff? A couple other companies, of course, have still bought at the top. For example, Grayscale, you saw them still adding more Bitcoins even at the top of the top, which means, again, there's still people using Grayscale to purchase, which then again means that they are still bullish even at $40,000 per Bitcoin. But again, that really makes me wonder, how manipulated is the space? Can they really do something like this to Bitcoin to just push it back down and get a better entry? And what other cryptos are they doing it for? I'm assuming they're doing it for all of them. But what other crypto are they really excited for right now? Ethereum, obviously. But which other ones? Is XRP already in the list? Well, I would say if it wasn't for the SEC, then yes. But it's really crazy. The heavy manipulation that we're seeing, huh? Then VeChain just doing really good right now. I just want to quickly say as well, make sure you diversify your bags. It's not like I only have XRP. It's not like I only have Bitcoin or only Ethereum. I have a lot of different cryptos and I want to keep it that way because that's, again, how you build a smart portfolio. Even though this is not financial advice, I am, as a friend, just telling you, make sure you do your money properly, all right? Make sure you put it in a couple of different ones and just hold it on through for the next couple of years if you just want to be solid. If you go for only one, it's like it's a chance game. You know, you're too risky in that sense. It's not the type of risk that I like. I like gambling, for example, with coins like GSX here, where it's a gold-backed coin, a growth coin, the first of its kind. Right now, it's 10 cents plus 20% bonus plus 5% bonus for using my link. But, you know, that type of gamble, because this coin could go up to $1, $2, who knows? It could go crazy, as you can see right here. It could go amazing, but you don't really know, right? It's basically a gamble right there. If you're only going for one, you're just really placing all your eggs into one basket and kind of betting on whether or not somebody's going to step on them or not, right? You just want to put one little egg into every single basket, or maybe a couple eggs more in one basket. It doesn't really matter, as long as you spread them out a little bit, because if one dummy steps on them, steps in your freaking basket, not all your eggs are gone. That's at least the way that I like to think about it. Because they may turn out into fine-ass chickens, all right? I don't know what they're going to turn into. You don't really know either. But if you put them all in one, you might get a lot of really beautiful chickens out of that one basket. Could be. But if you spread them, you might get a little bit less because some will be stepped upon. Could be. But at least you'll get some. At least there's a high chance you'll get some, because I don't think they're going to step on all those baskets. That deserves a little bit of a drink, I think, to me here. I got my low bottle of water for the recording session. Keep yourself hydrated, guys. I keep telling you as well. Keep yourself hydrated. Think about it. Ripple, roadmap for Spark token airdrop for XRP holders has been published. I talked about this yesterday, but there were a lot of people who did not understand what the frick I was talking about. And they asked me, Dusty, you talk about DFLR. What is that? What are you talking about? So, for all of you that are new to the space or just have missed this maybe, there's a thing called Spark/Flare. It is basically the same thing. It has two names though. The name of the crypto basically is Spark, but the abbreviation is $FLR, and it is from Flare, which is basically the head of it. It's basically the foundation behind it. So that's again why there's a little bit of a misconception sometimes with the name, Flare Networks. Now, the snapshot for how much Flare or Spark basically you were going to get was the 12th of December. Right now, a couple of exchanges like bitrue and geodes have already given out some Spark. Even though it's not the real Spark, they are IOUs, which is just kind of a, we can give it to you already, but it's not the real thing because the network isn't even launched. However, eventually, there will be more things airdropped to you. Not only just Flare, just this $FLR, this Spark, but also things like $DFLR and $YFLR. And there's actually nothing that you have to do except for have Flare, because the amount that's there will already be decided, has already been decided. It's just the allocation. And one thing I do not know about officially is how it's going to work with if you buy Spark just now, whether or not that will count, because that's a little bit strange about the situation. And it's because I'm not too excited about the whole situation. Because, again, I've said before, I think the distribution is just really, really stupid. But in the end, it could be very profitable to just hold on through because you will get a couple of coins instead of just one, right? So here, somebody said, no, I am unaware of any exchanges to announce support for DFLR, but this airdrop is still many months away. Have patience, and if news arises of support, I will certainly inform you. So again, we'll hear a lot later about all this stuff and exactly how everything is going to turn out. Again, I'm not too crazy about it. I'm not too excited. Here was a Ripple XRP, Flare Network's first DeFi project announces airdrop. Again, this is where the details came out a little bit. 1 month after the main network launch of Flare Network, Flare Finance will snapshot all balances of those who hold Flare, which basically means, I guess, 1 month after launch, which will be when we first get our 15% of the total Flare. 1 month after that, so you have, I guess, 1 month to purchase. It will be a new snapshot of all your Flare balance. And then 7 to 10 days after that snapshot, you will be proud owners of both Flare, Spark, and DFLR, which is DAO Flare. DFLR tokens can be either used for governance purposes or exchanged into Yield Flare assets. The Yield Flare YFLR token will be the official token of the Flare Finance ecosystem, as the project further announced. But wait, you must go one step further to begin interacting with the Flare Finance ecosystem. The last step is to swap your DFLR to YFLR, the official tokens of the Flare Finance ecosystem. Once swapped, endless potential awaits, which is basically the same as, what's the name? The other very popular crypto with yield inside it. I forgot the name for a little second. YFLR will be the most important token of the ecosystem. Its total supply is 110 million, and the initial distribution of Yield Flare will be 40 million. All owners of Flares, with the exception of the official addresses of the Flare Foundation, will receive a proportional amount of 40 million DFLR DAO Flares, which can be exchanged on the platform into YFLRs. The time period for the swap will be only 7 days, and on the 7th day, all unused YFLRs will be burnt or moved into the reserve pool. Very interesting to me, because I thought that for a second that the Foundation would also get a lot of this DFLR just airdrop to them, but I guess the official addresses of the Flare Foundation have been dropped, so that means the only guys that will get it is still the Flare team, as I'm assuming. Because Flare Foundation consists of two things, right? We have 25 billion Flare for the founders, basically, and 30, I believe, billion for the Flare ecosystem, which I think is under the Flare Foundation. They're two separate entities, though, and I don't know the names. So I'm guessing the team is still getting it. But let's see here. In addition, there we go, actually. In addition, 10 million tokens are reserved for the team, 9 million tokens for vesting contracts over 12 months, and 1 million tokens are available for the team's marketing, development, and organizational costs. In addition, 10 million is allocated to the reserve and 10 million tokens to the foundation, which basically put all my my talks just now of them not getting a good proportion into doubt mode, because they're still getting half of the whole freaking ecosystem. So again, I cannot feel bad about them, about this. It's still stupid. I do not support it. In the end, though, I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. It's just, let's see here, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. So they got 40 in that. Damn. That's interesting. Really interesting to me, but all right. It's just about what you guys want. It's just free money anyway, so whatever. Why do we care about it? I do not know. It's free money. It might be big, though, so who knows. Biden administration reported to be lining up a former Ripple advisor as the next bank regulator. Wanted to make that really clear just one more time. It's happening. It's going on. Ripple price prepares for a 47% explosion following rebound from 25 cents. Not completely true. We cannot really honestly state that there's a huge pump coming here or a huge pump around the corner because there's a lawsuit just nagging, all right? It's like that little, I want to make a couple of examples, but let's not do that. It's just something that's really keeping the price back. It's some really heavy resistance that's just hanging about, just on top of there all the time. So a huge pump would be very unlikely unless we get some very positive regarding the lawsuit news for XRP/Ripple. But even partnerships that are severely insane, just crazy, I do not even know if those could do very much good for the XRP price right now, as all that will be negated, some have said, if XRP is deemed a security. Or at least the people will not be excited too much about it. One thing I do not know is what happens to your coins if XRP is really deemed a security in the US. What must happen to your coins? Do you have to sell them? Are they then, or how does that work? Will they just be taken away from you? Or what? Do you have to just give them away? Do you have to throw them away? I don't really think the US is going to allow just those billions of dollars to be lost in the US, but still, what if? Then Japan rallies behind XRP as Ripple faces US litigation. Unlike the US, Japan considers XRP to be a crypto, not a security, and I think eventually the US will follow suit, like all other countries, but whatever, we'll see. It's not too certain just quite yet. It's still a kind of a guessing game. In the end, guys, I'm not too worried about it. I'm still very much positive. Let me know down below, though, if you guys are also positive on crypto, yes or no. And see you guys again in another crypto video. Think about the whole flare situation, though, and think about whether or not you support it, yes or no.